there's no drains that come down that take the brunt of anything.
It's a real problem happening in a lot of older municipalities right now. Storm sewer systems built decades ago, and they're often combined with sanitary sewers.
Yeah, and they weren't designed for the heavier, more intense rainfall we're seeing now, including the flash flooding in several areas over the weekend. Some homeowners are showing KDKA investigator Megan Schiller how it led to their basements flooding. One community just declared a disaster, Megan.
Ken and Christine, that's right, and that is in Slippery Rock, where they have that disaster declaration that they say is going to be in full force for 7 days. So what does that mean? That essentially means all borough personnel, all of the equipment and all of the resources essentially that they have at their disposal will now be going directly toward cleaning up this mess. And also it means that they're going to be able to bring in resources from outside of Slippery Rock. Take a look at some of the video that was sent in to us yesterday just to give you an idea of what people up there say they are dealing with. A true flooding emergency. All borough offices were closed today so people could focus on cleaning up. Slippery Rock will now get help from the Butler County Emergency Management Department, PEMA, and the state as needed. That's according to the mayor up there. And also we want to take a look at the flooding damage an hour and a half to the south. This is in Spears, Washington County. The family we talked to said they lost almost everything that was in their basement after the intense rainfall they dealt with on the 4th. They tell us they lost thousands of dollars in hunting gear and clothes and thousands of dollars in meat that they just picked up and stored in the deep freezer. They say is now a total loss. You can see the murky dark brown line on the white freezer that just shows how high the water rose. Now they're calling, though, on borough leadership to try to find money to invest and improve the infrastructure and the storm drains in the area. They're asking, are there enough drains, and what can be done to protect their property and their neighbors' property?
After I get done doing my due diligence at home and cleaning up the rest of this stuff, I'm going to have something probably drafted of some sort and start going up and down State Street to see if anybody was affected and how they would feel about more drains being put in. And we're going to be taking that to the next borough meeting, and hopefully, I have an abundance of people show up.
And that borough meeting in just a couple of weeks, we did put calls into the mayor of Spears and also the mayor of Slippery Rock to ask if there is money for these infrastructure improvements or plans to find the money. We, of course, will let you know as soon as we hear back. We're live in the newsroom tonight. I'm Megan Schiller, KDKA-TV News.